Imagine if you could skip college and work from home. Coming up, I'm going to show you how. Do you realize the average student debt for college is $37,000? Now, imagine coming out of high school, going into college, 4 years later with a degree, and coming out being at least $37,000 in debt. Now, to me, that's crazy. You've never bought a home, you've never bought a car, you've never done anything, but you're $37,000 in debt just for an education, to get a job. Now, is that job going to pay you $37,000 when you first come out of college? Doubt it. Maybe, I don't know. But here's the deal. You can work from home, skip college, save yourself $37,000, and learn how to work for yourself. You want to know how? I got 5 ways to do that right now, coming up. You know, an elevator mechanic makes $87,000 a year. It takes about a year or 2 of training. That's less than 4 years of college, and you can make $87,000 being an elevator mechanic. Sounds something like fun to me. So think about that. That's one job right there that you could do without going to college. Hey guys, if you like what I'm doing, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and ring the bell. You know, if you wanted to become a plumber, you'd have to spend about 2,000 hours of training in order to become a plumber. That's 1 year, 2,000 hours. If you go to college, you're going to spend 8,000 hours. Think about that for a second. Now, as a plumber, you can make easily $50,000 to $60,000 a year, and that's not including if you go into your own business and do your own thing. That's working for somebody else. $50,000 to $60,000 a year after 1 year of training. You ever heard of DoorDash, Instacart, Postmates, Uber Eats? Do you know that you can make $20 to $25 an hour driving for them part-time? My daughter does that part-time. She makes average $20 to $25 an hour every time she goes out. My son works for DoorDash, does the same thing. He'd go out 5 hours, make $100, $120. You could make $50,000 a year just driving around and delivering groceries and food. Doesn't require a college degree for that. You can sell items online. You can set up a Shopify account, an eBay account, or an Amazon account, and you can sell items via online without having to do anything. You can drop ship them via Amazon and ship the products for you if you set them in their warehouse. So think about that. That's another great one. Selling items online, becoming your own boss. You know, when you went to high school, you probably learned a few things about typing, and maybe you learned a little bit about computers, and maybe you learned a little bit about graphic designing, or whatever you did in high school. You know, you could turn that into a virtual assistant job via Upwork or Fiverr.com, and you can work and do odd jobs or little jobs for small businesses that don't want to hire a full-time employee because of taxes and everything else. They can hire an independent contractor to take care of bookkeeping, graphic designing, website design, things like that. If you have a skill at doing those, you can easily become a virtual assistant and help small businesses with some of their smaller tasks. You have multiple clients, and all of a sudden you're making $50,000, $60,000, $70,000 a year. But that's a lot better than being $37,000 in debt. I always try to leave a bonus. You know, if you work for yourself, you take that $37,000 in debt and you turn that into a business. And I tell you what, that $37,000 will go a lot further than your college degree. By working for yourself, being a blogger, a YouTuber, a social media influencer, or even flipping items online via going to thrift stores or selling clearance items online. Those items you can work for yourself. Like I said, if you took that $37,000 and made it a business debt instead of a college debt, you probably have a better chance of paying it off. Hey, somebody my final thoughts today is you can be anything you want to be. You can do anything you want to do. Your parents want you to go to college. They've been thinking about this all your life, about you going to college. Think about this. It's your decision, not your parents. You're the one who has to pay that debt off, not your parents. Think about this. 30 years from now, you're still going to have student debt. That's going to affect how you buy cars, how you buy houses, how you get jobs, everything. Is it worth going to college when you know you can work online? Now, some people, college is great. Some people need college. What I'm saying is, if you have a desire to be somebody or work for yourself or even think about working for yourself, get out there and do it. Somebody will believe in you. I believe in you, and I believe it can be done. The deal is you can do whatever you set your mind to do. It's all about mindset. So think about your mindset. Where's your mind at today? Is it off in college, or is it thinking about how you're going to make a living? How are you going to make a living for life? How are you going to raise your family? Do you want a big fancy car and a big fancy house? You'll get that in college, but it'll take a long time. I think you can get there faster by owning your own business. Just saying. That's just me. So if you like what I'm doing, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, ring the bell for notifications. Hey, thanks for watching today. I hope I was able to leave you something. My goal here is to leave you a nugget and spark some inspiration. And I hope I did that today. Remember, you can be whoever you want to be, and don't let anybody ever take your dreams. All right, for now, this is Chuck. Chuck is